Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to start creating our not found page, and we're going to fix two error in our application. While I was looking, when I'm not recording a video, I just realized we did two errors and we're going to fix them all, but we need not found page. First we're going to finalize it, then we jump to the fixing our errors. Let's go inside to our program CS file. It's really easy to add add not found page. It's app and use status code page. We have two of them, redirects and reexecute. I'm gonna show both of them. Okay, let's add the redirect first, and this is the path. Let's create an error page, and we're going to create an error controller, and let's give a name for action not found. Perfect. I'm gonna create reexecute as well. Oops, I click something different. Okay, control space. No, it's not working. Let's control space now. Yeah, re-execute here. Okay, now let's make comment this sentence, this command line. Let's go to our controller error we already did our error controller. Yeah, I forgot that one. So we have a general exception here. Now let's create a public action result. It's not gonna be task because we don't do anything. Just type not found. Return view. Alright guys. Public. So why we have this? Control base, not to make current over an original keyboard. What's the problem here? Public action result not found. Return view. What is the problem with you right now? What's that problem? Error controller not found. Hides inherited member. So I shouldn't I shouldn't use this name, I guess. Not found temp. Yeah, the not found name is a, how can I say, it's a method which is already have in C#. So let's change it. Let's change with the page not found. Page not found. And alright, okay, perfect. Let's create view. So it's gonna be browser view again, but we're not gonna use any layout and partial view. Let's edit. I'm waiting my application to create my empty view. After page has been done, we're going to go our theme and we're going to find a not found page, and we're going to bring it here. Let's delete it. Let's go our, actually it's exactly the same with the which one is our general exception page. I'm gonna get the settings from here. Let's copy all of them. I'm just gonna change the main section. Yep, just delete it. Alright, we're just going to bring our just not found page, and that's all. Alright, let's go to our www root admin not found page error. Yep, let's bring our not found page. Control C, Control V. Anything else should we do? The page element doesn't exist. Let's change the path. Hold on. Anything else? Page not found, section, the name, and the error message. Everything is correct. Let's Control S. All we need a button. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we need those two buttons. Control C. And let's put them just upside of the image. Yeah, here we go. Let's add them here. Let's Control S. Admin. Back to the admin, back to home. It's alright. Let's keep it like that. And anything else do we need? I guess it's done. Let's save them all. Close the general exception. This is our page, not found page. This is controller. This is our settings page. Yep, alright. Let's try our application now. If you type an unknown address, so this going to be catched by the application and we're going to be redirected to not found page like this, for example. So as you can see, so our theme has some error, I guess, but we directed to here. This page not found. Let's go back to our view section. So what is the problem here now? Not found page. This is general exception page. Layout, alright. We don't have any entity here. Alright, we have head body section. Everything seems okay. What about downside? Yeah, everything seems okay. Why we have this view? Page not found here. Interesting. Why we couldn't get the all images as normal? Let's try one more time. I would like to see again. The image is not here and we have two back to home. Why we have two back to home? Yeah, this is the existing one. That's my bad. And we typed the admin wrong. It's all my bad. Sorry guys, let's try one more time. So we fix the path and we delete the existing button. So it must be work now. Actually, it's working, but the view was messed up. Okay, alright, let's see. As you can see, we directed to error page not found. So we can go back to home or back to admin. It's up to us. Alright. This is how we get our mistype address and redirected to our 404 page. As you can see, we direct to the exactly pre-selected controller and action. Now I'm going to change redirect to reexecute. I prefer to use this one much more because when you use this section, your address bar keep the wrong one, so you're able to see where you're coming from. Let's try now. Just imagine you are in application which is using by 10 million people, so sometimes server couldn't respond to you, so you get an error message, so you will have the same address bar. All you need to just refresh it and it can be how can I say, fixed by itself. So that's why I like this method, because we need to keep the address even if it's wrong. Alright, let's try one more time. so we couldn't redirect it. Let's have a look. Did we type wrong something? Yeah, we need to change page not found. Sorry guys. Let's try one more time. Previous lesson we directed to error page, but now we directed the error page, but in address bar we still have same old wrong address. But as I told you before, if server had an overload, so and you get some kind of message. So if you just need to make a refresh, so you can refresh this address, and when the server become normal, so you can get your page, your application page where you need to go. So I think it's much more better for an application. Okay, let's keep it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that here to inform us. Let's save them all. So let's see our errors. Okay guys, if you remember previous lesson, we did our let me have a look, security stamp section. Let me try one more time this security stamp section, and I will show you where is the error. Let's execute the application. This is one browser. This is another browser. I'm gonna use free section. Okay. Yeah, this is the other browser. Let's go user 5 password 1 2 star star. Let's get inside. Here we go. I put a breakpoint here. It's alright. Let's keep it here. I'm going to need it. Let's continue. Let me remove it and I'll show you where it comes from. Okay, leave it like that for now. Let's open the same section with another browser. Let's log in as well. Let's go to user settings. As you can see, username is admin. Alright. The main mistake here, let me show you. If you remember a long time ago, while we creating our layout with components, let me show you. This is our user component. We have a logic here for our picture, and we have a variable which is called username. So where it comes from? It is coming from our user edit section, if you remember. Let's go controllers. This is our user edit section, and we're sending our username. So why we sending our username? Just in case if it's changed, we couldn't get from cookie, so we need to send manually our username. But the problem is we can send username, but what's gonna happen if we try to change the username? So we get an error then. All right, let me show you. I'm gonna divide the sequence of 3, and I'm going to open my MS SQL. So here we go. This is our database, and let's try to change now. I'm gonna make test admin 55, password 1 2 star star. Let's change them all. Okay, now our username is test admin 55. Okay, let's minimize it now. Let's bring it here. All right, let's go our components. Let's put a breakpoint here, and let's try to change to 3, for example. So don't forget our username is 55. Okay, let's save it Here we go. So username is null because we didn't send any username from our user edit section. Let's F10. If it's null, we're going to use the username coming from cookie. So what is that name? It's test admin because we didn't update the username in this cookie. We change it from another browser. Okay, it's done. It's the other browser has own updated cookie, but in this browser it's still using the old one. So now it's trying to find the user with the old username with the test admin, but we don't have any test admin, so we're going to get a null here. So if we get a null here, so user.filename give us an error. Let's see. As you can see, we have exception here, system null reference exception. Let's stop it. Okay, so what's the solution? When you have a look our SQL exception, SQL server, guys, there is one information cannot be changed anytime, anywhere. It is the ID. So I am going to update my codes to using our ID. Now let's go back to source of code. It starts with the user edit section. Here we go. Let's change the username with the ID, and we just need to send our user ID. Let's go our layout section. So we are sending our ID as a variable. Yep. Let's go back. Let's go back our components. Our components here. Yep. Receiving ID. And let's change them all. So we need if ID null, so we're going to get the ID from our cookies. So how are we going to be able to find? Let's change our commands. We're going to use user claims principle because we need to get our claims. Okay, let's go select claims and first sort default. The same pattern we did before. We're going to use contains. So if you are looking for an ID, the type must contain identifier letter, I mean word, and we just need the value of this section. So we have our ID now, and it cannot be null because we authorized. So we have to have an ID if we have a user. Okay, so we have an ID and it assigned to ID, so user going to be find by ID, guys. Let's fix this method. Yep, find by ID. So we have a user and the rest of them will be fixed automatically. Okay, let's now try one more time. Let's see, is there any error or something? Let's open our Chrome. Let's log in. Password 12 ***. Let's go main page. Okay, let's log in now. Alright, okay, here we go. Let's go user settings. Let's go user settings. Now I'm going to change it to test admin. Password 12 ***. Save changes. It's done. Now I'm going to make it 25. I'm gonna make password 12 ***. When I click the save change, I'm going to get an error. We have a security stamp change error. As you can see, our application is working. We didn't get an exception. Only we have our error message, meaningful error message about our security stamp. Okay, so we fixed that exception. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to do here, guys. If you have some questions, don't forget to drop comment below the video. And we have another error here. Let me see how many minutes have been done. It's almost 20 minutes. Okay, let's continue and finish this error. Let's save all of them. Okay, I guess the other error about security stamp. Yeah, I just remember what it is now. Okay, I need to have an error about security stamp, and I show you how we can fix it. Okay, let's open other section. Let's go user. Password 12 star star. Let's type same thing here. Oh, not you, man. Yeah, here we go. Let's log in. User settings. User settings. Let's change 55. Password 12 star star. All done. Now let's try to make it 23. As you can see, we have an error message here. But what if a, a person who is trying to troll our application come to the address bar and just delete some string from here and press enter? As you can see, there is a unwanted result here. So how we can prevent it? Let's get back to our coding now. First of all, I'm going to use a centralized error message because we already have a messages section. Let's go identity messages. Is this the place where I need to create our message? Let me have a look. This is notification. These are for the, yeah, I'm going to use here then. Let's create a, not private, public const string. And what kind of message is that? Security stamp error. Yeah, I'm going to paste my error message here and it's done. Now let's go to our middleware and I am going to delete this error message. Let's put the $sign for implement the variable, use the brackets, and let's call our static class identity messages dot security stamp error. This is our error message, guys. Okay, let's save it. It's done. And now let's go to our authentication section because this is our redirected address. Area, not area, controller, authentication. Is that the place where we need to go? Authentication login. Okay, let's go to authentication login section. Let's collapse everything. Access denied. Where is the login? This is login. Okay. If error message is null, if there is no error message, we're going to view our normal login page. If we have an error message, we're going to see what the error message is. But what's gonna happen if we have a modified error message by the address bar? So we need add a logic here. First of all, we're going to check the error message is not null or not. So if it's not null, we are here. And also it must be this error message. We just one error message here, right? It must be I'm just thinking, yeah, let's add an end section here. An error message must be identity messages dot security stamp error. So if it's coming from security stamp error, I mean it can be manipulated. So that's why we need to check the original error message and our error message coming from middleware. So we're going to check, is it manipulated or not. If it's not, we're going to see this error message. And what's gonna happen if it's manipulated? And just we're going to check if we can use just else, I guess, here. Yeah, now we can use else guy here. Okay, if it's not, so we can redirect. Is that redirect to action or just redirect? Return redirect to action error. What was the action name? Actually, we can use the redirect. Let's use the redirect first. Error page not found. Alright, because it means it's manipulated. Let's try, and if it's not work, we can see another. Oh, it's not working now. This return is not working. So how we can get the empty login section? I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to use it. Let's just add if it's not null. X. Alright. So first logic, if it's not null, and the correct error message. And the second message, if it's not null, means have error message has the wrong error message, and both of them is empty, so we're going to get the normal one. Okay, it must be work now. Let's try all option and let's see if it's working. All right, so we need a security stamp, huh? Again, okay, let's try to login section first. For example, try to go admin. Yeah, as you can see, login is working as normal. Let's go back, try to go user. Okay, let's open our Chrome to get our security stamp error password 12 star star. Cancel. Let's copy, paste, get inside, login. Let's go to user settings. User settings. I'm gonna change to test admin. Save changes. All done. Now let's change 556. This is the password 12 star star. Let's start the save change. As you can see, we have an error message here. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if I troll it? Let's come here and put breakpoint here and try. Here we go. Error message here. As you can see, it's manipulated. Your critical inf for, and it's that. Let's F10. So it's skipped. Error message is not null, and error message is not equal to our original error message. So we are here, and we have a problem. As you can see, we're going to redirect to page not found. Here we go. Error, page not found. Simple and easy. Alright, let's finish this lesson here. It's already 30 minutes length video. How we fixed our two errors and we implement our not found page in our application. Next lesson, hopefully, we're going to start logging. I was mentioning about a couple of lessons before, but finally, I guess we're going to start the logging, and we're going to continue our lesson. I think in 4 or 5 lessons, this video series are going to be finished, and we have a fully designed and working web application in our hands in this at the end of in this video series, guys. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Bye bye.